What is up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy the Spartan, and I'm back again with some more goodies from around the internet. Quick disclaimer as usual, I am not in any way, shape or form sponsored by or in partnership with any of the websites, platforms, companies or game devs that I talk about. As you probably know by now, you can check for yourselves and see that the links I provide in the descriptions of all the videos do not contain personal discount codes, and they are not affiliate links or anything like that. Basically, I have no monetary gain whatsoever from any of this, as it's just me sharing some video game goodies with you guys and gals with no catches or strings attached. It is that simple. And that having been said, without any further delay, let's jump into the first bit of content for tonight. It is Thursday, so the Epic Game Store has officially changed its free game. This week's game is called The Big Con. Looking on Steam, you can see that it's got between very positive and overwhelmingly positive reviews, so it should be a relatively interesting, cartoony, stylized, single-player comedy point-and-click game. It was released about 3 years ago, so yeah, and it's free. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to convince you whether or not you should play it. I'm just here to tell you that it's completely free. For those of you who don't know, and for those who do, regardless, these types of videos are a two-way street. My part is to give you all the free stuff that I see, all the bundles, all the deals, and everything else in between. And your part is to, number one, if anything catches your eye, do your homework, see some screenshots, some gameplay videos, some trailers, stuff like that. And number two, it's completely up to you whether or not you get them, free or not. So yeah, again, Epic Game Store has reset their games, their free games. This week's game, again, The Big Con. It's got really good reviews, and again, last time I'm gonna say this, it is free. Free is free, but it's still up to you. I'm personally a game collector, as I've said on multiple occasions, maybe even in all the videos if I'm not mistaken. I'm a game collector, so you name the launcher and I can assure you I have at least a few dozen games on that specific launcher. Whether it's GOG Galaxy, whether it's Ubisoft, whether it's EA, even on the old Bethesda one that it's obsolete now, but still I had a few games on there as well. But why am I going on about my collection of games? I have no idea. See, this is what happens when you don't script these videos. These videos are unscripted and unedited, so yeah. Okay, enough enough whatever the hell that was. Let me restart real quick. The first free game for tonight comes from the Epic Game Store on their launcher. It is called The Big Con. Checking it on Steam, you will see a ton of tags for it so that you know what you're getting yourself into. Players have found it to be very entertaining if you look at the reviews, and at the end of the day, free is free. Simple as that. Moving on, there's a game, and it has been on Steam for about 5 years now. It is called Minion Masters. It is it's basically a turn-based multiplayer PvE and PvP card battler. It's stylized, it's got deck building, it's basically a card game at its core. It's relatively entertaining. Only recent reviews, out of roughly 200, are mixed. The rest, a little over 60,000 reviews, are very positive. Personally, I have not played it, but I've seen enough videos and screenshots to know that, yeah, indeed, this is a very entertaining game. But why am I telling you about this which is always free to play? Well, it's actually quite simple. If you check the Steam page below the Play Game or Add to Library, you will see that the game has, as of the making of this video at least, the game has 21 pieces of DLC, none of which are free. All of them costing between about 15, no, actually, I see these two are 3.7-ish. Anyway, the gist is this. For the next, what is it today, 18/24, so yeah, for the next 6 days, there are 4 pieces of DLC, each of them costing 15 euros normally, but they are completely 100% discounted. So for those of you looking for a good deck building card game with PvE, PvP elements, stuff like that, definitely give this game a try, and check the links below this video, because I will link everything I talk about. These DLCs, the free games, the deals, the bundles, everything will be linked down below. So yeah, this is why I chose to tell you about this game, because again, even though it is completely free to play and has been since its launch back in 2019, even though it's completely free, there are 4 pieces of DLC that are usually 15 euros each, so we're talking 60 euros for all 4 of them. Right now they are completely discounted. If you already know of Minion Masters, if you already play it, then hopefully you will get something out of this, because I don't know what they contain exactly. I'm not that interested, but maybe some of you out there are. So yeah, to both people who might be interested in the game and those who already play it but didn't know about this, again, you have 6 days until April 24th for the Mountain Song, the Frostbite, the Zealous Inferno, and the Arise DLCs, which would have cost you about 60 euros. You get them completely free. And the last free game for tonight, not exactly something to write home about. You know, it's anything but groundbreaking. And yeah, I could go on, but then you would start questioning my decision as to why the hell I decided to include this game. Well, it's actually simple. Well, maybe not that simple, but still, like I said, these two-way street videos include my part, which is to give you everything I see, everything that's free, everything that's a good deal, a good bundle, stuff like that. This is free, and free is free. I don't know how many times I've said this, and I have no idea how many times I am going to keep saying this, but it's, yeah, it is that simple. Free is free. The reviews for this are kind of, I would say mixed, but I think that would warrant at least a 2.5 stars out of 5, and we're only getting a 1.5. So reviews are kind of negative for this one. Out of 34 reviews, we got 1 star and half of another, so not even 2 stars. It's usually 20 bucks. It's exclusive to the Microsoft/Xbox stores, and yeah, it's usually 20 bucks, but it is free for the next 7 days. You got a week to decide if you want to get this or not. If you look at the photos, you will see that it's kind of like a kids game type thing, but I've read some of the reviews, and yeah, it's, even for a kids game, it's not that good. But again, I decided to I saw all the free games, all the bundles and the deals for tonight, and I was like, you know what, let's make this video just a little bit longer than usual. Let's just add everything we see. Who knows, maybe someone out there is actually interested. Personally, I'm not interested in the game whatsoever, but guess what? When I saw that it's free, I hopped onto the Microsoft Store and I got it for my account. Chances are, and I'm going with a 99.99% here, chances are that I'm never going to play this game. But I am a game collector, like I said. I've said it and I will keep saying it. I'm a game collector and free is free. If you add those two together, it equals I get everything that's free on any launcher regardless if I even play them ever. My go-to platform is Steam, followed very closely by the former Uplay, now known as Ubisoft Connect, and EA. I don't even know what the hell EA's platform is called right now. It used to be Origin. I think it's EA Play or just EA. I don't know. Regardless, like I said, I'm a game collector. Maybe you are too, or maybe you're actually interested in this game. I'm gonna leave the link. Alright, moving on to the second part of this video. I feel like I've been talking for like 5 hours now. Hopefully, this is not a turn off for anyone out there watching this video or these types of videos. You could just as easily skip the entire video or just not watch it at all and just scroll down, because I leave the links to every single thing I talk about in the video description. So if you don't enjoy watching a 20-30-ish minute video on something you could just click, you can do that. It's completely up to you, as is the choice of getting the games I talk about or not. The choice is, you got a lot of options. It's completely up to you. And I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. Basically nobody knows I exist on both YouTube and Twitch. That's how small of a YouTuber and Twitch streamer I am. Basically, I'm a ghost. I'm at that point where I just started and nobody knows about me. So if I would see this type of video from somebody else that just started, chances are I would not watch the video. I would just go directly below to the links. I would get the free games or maybe the bundles or deals if I was interested in any of that and had the money, and that would be that. So yeah, I felt that needed to be said. But yeah, like I said, you got a ton of options. Whether or not to get the games, whether or not to get the free ones, whether or not to choose the platforms, get the deals, watch the video or not, just click the links. Up to you. Completely up to you. Okay, so this is the second part of the video, this is the bundles section. The first bundle, and actually the only bundle for tonight, now that I look at my tabs, I could have sworn I had something from Humble, but no, it's just it's something else. So the only bundle for tonight comes from Fanatical. It is the Build Your Own Diamond Collection bundle, and you probably noticed this by now, and this, as I've been ranting on for the past 5 minutes. Rage 2 is one of the games being given away. Well, not being given away, sorry. One of the games in the list of games that you can choose to build. Again, it's a build your own bundle, which means you can get 3 games for 15 euros, 4 games for 19 euros, or 5 for 23 euros. Personally, I don't know anything else in this list apart from Rage 2 and obviously Metro Exodus. You don't even have to be a gamer to know about Metro at this point. I mean, the game is even inspired by the book written by Dmitry Glukovsky. So this actually started as a book, basically. Hence why I said you don't necessarily need to be a gamer to know about the Metro series. So yeah, anyway, my suggestion is to get the 3 for 15. Specifically for Rage 2, I have a little over 70 hours on Steam. I 100%ed this game, and it is the deluxe edition, the one I have, which basically means you got all DLC, everything that was ever released for this game, you have it. Again, it took me about 70 hours to 100% the game, and not gonna lie, I really had a ton of fun. Basically, I don't even know what to compare it to, but you know what? I'm not gonna. You're gonna have to do your homework if you're interested in it. All I can say it is more than worth it. It's kind of a mixed bag. It's a 50-50 between the gaming community. Personally, I don't know why. I had a ton of fun with it, like I said. It reminded me of Quake and Doom and stuff like that, but in a Mad Max type setting. So yeah, do your homework if you're interested. But again, my suggestion, my opinion is 3, 4, 15. Again, for Rage 2, for the Metro Exodus Gold Edition, which again means everything ever released for this game, every piece of content, DLC, you name it, it's right here. This one, it's in my backlog. I gave it about 4 or 5 hours, so I just played the intro and a little bit of the first part of the game. It's basically split into hubs. It's open. It's semi-open world with hubs, not just a single huge map. So yeah, I give it a shot. I enjoyed the first 2 metros big time, and I gave this one a shot. But I don't remember exactly what came along that took me out of Metro Exodus. But yeah, ever since, it's been sitting in my backlog. I really gotta get to it one of these days because it is amazing. The first 4 to 5 hours that I played, the first part of the game is just, if that's indicative of what's to come in the game, then holy shit, it is by far the best entry in the series so far. So yeah, last short recap. I suggest 3 games for 15 euros. Get Rage 2, get Metro Exodus, and if you know any other title in this list, or just do your homework, pick another, and you will have the 3 for 15. Alright, and now for the last part of the video, which consists of deals and discounts and stuff like that. The first one is from Humble Bundle. It's Valheim. Usually it's 20 bucks, but for the next 5 days and 21 hours as of the making of this video, it is 50% off, which means it's not 20 but 10. I played Valheim. I think I actually featured this game on one of these types of videos couple weeks or months back when it was actually discounted on Steam, if I'm not mistaken. If you do go to Steam, you will see that it sits at almost 400,000 very positive reviews. And now that I think of it, yeah, I did feature this game on one of these videos in the past when it was discounted on Steam. Right now it's discounted on Humble, but the key is for Steam. It activates on Steam. So I recommend this if you're looking for a kind of a little pixelated retro survival game to play with, specifically with friends, because I played it alone and it wasn't that much fun as I had expected. But when playing with friends, yeah, that changed big time. I have since left it. I think I put between 10 and 20 hours into it, not completely sure. I could just check Steam, but no. And I enjoyed playing it with friends. Again, solo, maybe for some people, just not for me. For me, the experience was much better with friends. So yeah, 50% off, 10 euros. The game is still in early access, even though it released 3 years ago. But I will give them this. They listen to the community. So even though it released 3 years ago, don't be turned off by this big I don't even know what to call it. When you see this big early access game window or thingy below a game on Steam, or at least this is me speaking, whenever I see this, it's kind of a turn off, because a lot of games are stuck in kind of a post-development hell type thing where they either add content nobody asked for, or they forget to add content, or they take their sweet time, or stuff like that. The list goes on. That's not the case with Valheim. They actually listen to their community, and even though it's been 3 years, it's been 3 years of constant updates, bug fixes, content, new free stuff, and yeah. So as usual, it's up to you if you want to get it or not. Personally, I recommend it. Again, if you're looking for a survival game, even though there's like 5,000 of them right now, but still, this one stands out. And if you do your homework in terms of gameplay videos and stuff like that, you will see exactly what I mean. Moving on, I'm gonna assume you haven't been living under a rock, and I'm sorry if that sounds rude. But if you have, Subnautica is one of the best first-person underwater survival games out there, period. Basically think No Man's Sky, just on one planet and underwater. It can be highly relaxing and highly stressful, either both at the same time or separately. Like 1 minute it's relaxing, the next minute you're like your heart's pounding because you're running from I fuck knows what type of creature. It is amazing. It is amazing. I'm just gonna click on this right here. The original Subnautica has overwhelmingly positive reviews out of almost 250,000. The next entry, which is also included in this bundle, is the Below Zero DLC, which has very positive out of almost 80,000. And yeah, again, I find it hard to believe that if you're watching this, you have not heard of Subnautica. If you haven't, now is as good of a time as any to jump into the game. And if you do know about Subnautica and maybe you got the original game but you don't have Below Zero, everything is discounted, even the soundtrack and basically everything regarding Subnautica right now is discounted separately as well. But I just thought I would leave the link to the bundle itself, because the Ultimate Collection bundle, as you can see, it's usually 80 euros, but right now it's 70% off. I have no idea how long this lasts. I tried looking everywhere. I have no idea. This could last 1 day or a week or a month, although I don't think so. They usually last a few days, give or take. So yeah, just assume you have a couple of days or something to get it if you want to. Again, 24 euros instead of the usual 80, and it is an amazing experience. Personally, I do not have the game, but I have watched enough videos, enough gameplay videos, enough reviews, and seen enough screenshots and stuff to definitely understand why it has all these positive reviews left and right. So yeah, highly recommend this. Check it out. Oh wait, my bad. I just realized I do have an end date for this. The end date for this bundle is April 25th. So a week, basically. Yeah, my bad. I'm horrible at making videos. Don't hate. I just started, basically. So yeah, sorry about that. The bundle ends in 7 days. And the same goes for the next, this is not exactly a bundle so much as an edition of a game. This one has actually gone under, no, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Well, basically, a lot of people actually missed this game. A lot of gamers don't even know this game exists. But I played it for, I think, 50-ish hours. I didn't finish it. It's basically going into simulation territory big time, and that is why I didn't finish the game, because I don't have the patience that I used to. Okay, so long story short, the game, as you can see, it's called Kingdom Come Deliverance. It is the Royal Edition. The offer, like Subnautica, the offer ends on April 25th. So again, we're talking a week. The Royal Edition contains award-winning Kingdom Come Deliverance and all released DLCs. So like I said, everything ever released for this game is in this edition, the Royal Edition. Normally it's 40. I would have expected it to be way more. Regardless, it's usually 40 euros, but right now it's discounted for a week to only 8 euros. Now, if you're looking for a medieval first-person sim, kind of, I don't know what to compare it to. For some reason, Skyrim comes to mind and nothing else. But basically, think Skyrim, only Skyrim is kind of Quake compared to this one in terms of pacing. So, think of Skyrim as being Unreal Tournament in terms of pacing compared to Kingdom Come Deliverance. It is very slow paced, but the 50-ish hours I experienced were more than worth it. I couldn't give it more because, like I said, I don't have the patience I used to. As I grow older, my patience starts to just disappear, slowly but surely. So I'm not into Sims anymore, not as much as I used to. For example, don't even think about recommending me a walking sim or stuff like that. It's gonna go over my head completely. This is not a walking sim. No, this is a medieval first-person RPG. But like I said, it's got a ton of simulation elements in it, and it's really, really slow paced. But if you have patience, if you have the money, and if it interests you, it is more than worth it. Let me just go to the main game, and we will see very positive reviews out of a little over 90,000 reviews. So yeah, and again, I included this mostly, of course, the discount, obviously, but mostly because even since it's damn, my English is rusty today. Ever since its inception, ever since it was first announced to the point where the Royal Edition actually came to life, basically a lot of people didn't know about this game, and a lot of people still don't. So I thought, hey, you know what, maybe I can make a difference and let 5, 10, 15 more people know about this, if anyone watches this video ever. So yeah, you got a week like Subnautica to get the 8 euro Royal Edition for this awesome game, instead of paying 40 as it normally is on the Steam store page. All right, and right now there are 4 events going on simultaneous. Yeah, like I said, my English is in my no. This is what happens. folks, this is what happens if anyone ever watches this specific video, and probably other videos, because this happens quite a lot, to be honest. If anyone ever watches these, take notes. Specifically, edit your videos. Script your videos. Actually, the order is in reverse. Script your videos and then, if necessary, edit your videos. Otherwise, stuff like this is gonna happen. I chose, like I said before in previous videos, I chose this method for a reason which I will not disclose probably ever. This is a choice I made. I do not script my videos and I do not edit my videos whatsoever. It's a choice I made. And if I ever babble incoherently, or my accent just slips away from me, or I don't know, Grammarly isn't here to to help me with my phrasing and stuff like that, it's completely on me. I am sorry. So yeah, back to the matter at hand. There are 4 events going on simultaneously on Steam right now. The first one is actually forget the first, second, third. They're basically Steam FPS Fest, Xbox Game Studios Publisher Sale, Games Defying Gravity from Curve Games, and the Activision Specials Publisher Sale. So I see no point in let me just check. Oh my god, I've been talking for 31, almost 32 minutes. Damn, this video is long. Holy shit, man. This video is long. Okay, gonna have to wrap it because this is by far the longest video ever. That's because, see what happened again, like I said, script your videos and edit your videos and they will be way better than mine. Now the reason I'm not going to go into specific titles from each of these events is, number one, obviously time. I mean, it's been a little over half an hour now and the video should end. These videos are just informative. I should just say, this is the free game, this is the bundle, this is the deal, have a good night, and boom, 5 minutes. And people get the links from the video description and everybody's happy. But no, I chose to do the videos like this. Do not script them, do not edit them, even though sometimes in the beginnings and ends of the videos, I've been making them for quite some time now, and sometimes when I listen to them, I can hear myself saying the exact same thing at the exact same moment, and it sounds like it's scripted, but no, it's because it's in my head right now. I've been making them for quite some time, and the intros and outros, if you will, they kind of blend in together and they're stuck in my head. It's not basically on autopilot. But the rest, yeah, the rest is just me improvising, clicking on links, seeing stuff that I hope you are interested in, and improvising upon those links. Again, this is my choice. I don't like making 5-minute videos because when I start talking, I don't stop. Maybe that's one of the issues. Damn, this is turning into a podcast. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a TLDR. I'm gonna make a too long didn't read. I'm gonna do a marker right now. There we go. Got a marker for a too long didn't read and a recap, actually. But before I do the recap, why did I decide to add these 4 events that are going on again simultaneously right now on Steam? And why I don't intend on talking about specific titles from within these 4 events. Again, as usual, quite simple, because if it's if it's a first-person shooter, if it has anything to do with the Xbox Game Studios publisher, if it has anything to do with the Curve Games publisher, or the Activision publisher, if it has anything to do with these things, it's going to be definitely discounted, as you can see. Discounts over discounts over discounts over discounts. So basically, go into your bookmarks, go into your wish lists, or whatever system you use to keep track of games you may want to buy and play. And chances are, with all that's going on Steam right now, with all the discounts that are going on, chances are you might actually find one of your games that you've been tracking on a maybe good enough discount to buy an experience. Who knows? Only one way to find out. Again, visit your wish list, bookmark, what have you, and you'll see. So, too long didn't read / recap of this whole video, which should have been 20 minutes at most. There are the following. There's a free game on the Epic Game Store. It is called The Big Con. It's got really good reviews, so definitely check it out. Then you have 4 pieces of DLC for a free-to-play game on Steam, which again has really good reviews, and the DLCs in question would normally cost you 60 euros. Right now they're completely free. And the last free game is specific to the Microsoft / Xbox platforms. It is called Pirates and Aztecs. Unfortunately, this one is kind of a kid's game and not even a good one at that. It's only got 34 reviews, and the total stars out of 5 is only 1.5. Still, the game is usually 20 bucks, and now it's completely free. So free is free, you know the rule, or if you didn't, now you do. Free is free. The bundles section only contains 1. It is the Diamond Collection from Fanatical. 3 games for 15 euros is what I recommend. 4 Rage 2, the Deluxe Edition, 4 Metro Exodus Gold Edition, and a 3rd game, which is completely up to you. You have a pretty significant list to choose from, so there's that. Valheim, which is usually 20 euros on both Humble Bundle and Steam. The key to activate the game, though, is for Steam anyway. Even if you do buy it, if you do end up buying it on Humble, it will activate on Steam. Very good survival. What am I looking for? It's a mythology. Damn it! Come on, Assassin's Creed has it. It's the. Oh my God! This is supposed to be a recap, not a stop and think. A Norse mythology. Okay, it came finally. Brain fart over. It's a survival game. It's got a ton of Norse mythology in it, and it is best played with friends. For the next 5 days and 20 hours, it is 50% off, 10 euros. Do your homework, see some gameplay, some stuff like that. If you're interested, buy it. If not, don't. Simple as that. Subnautica, the Ultimate Collection, which would set you back 80 euros usually, is only 24 right now, and again, Subnautica is one of the best survival games out there. It is underwater. It is amazing. I hope I get to play this one day, because it's on my wish list. Again, I don't have it. I haven't played it myself, but it's on my wish list for a very, very good reason, or actually multiple good reasons. It's got a lot of good things going on for it. Then we have Kingdom Come Deliverance, the Royal Edition, which is usually 40 euros, but right now discounted to 8 euros. Again, I chose to add this one First and foremost for the discount, and second because a lot of people don't even know this game exists, and you should definitely experience it. But again, you do require patience. Money, obviously. The two most important requirements for this game are: number one, €8 to spare and spend, and number two, patience. You need patience because this is this is more or less Skyrim, but way less paced, like really slow paced, big time. Yeah, again, there are 4 publisher events going on right now on Steam, all at the same time. They last for at least the FPS Fest one lasts for about 4 days, starting from the making of this video. It's got about 4 days left. The other 3, the Xbox one, the Games Defying Gravity one, and the Activision one, I could not find a specific end date to save my life. I could not find anything. This is the only one with an end date. The rest have discounts ranging from 2 days, 3 days, a week, stuff like that. It's all over the place, which is exactly why I recommend just going to your Steam wishlist or your bookmarks or whatever system you use to track your games and checking if a game or a few games or whatever that you want to buy and play are discounted right now, because again, chances are they are, and yeah, you'll get them and you'll have a good time. And that's pretty much, holy shit, what have I done? 41 minutes, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. As usual, everything I talked about will be linked down below in the video description, along with chapters so that you guys and gals can access fast and easy. If anyone ever stumbles upon my channel and finds any of these types of videos or other content that I upload and enjoys the content overall, consider smashing the like and subscribe buttons and hit that notification bell to always be updated on the latest goodies uploads and other stuff that I upload on the channel. See, this is what I mean. When I said intros and outros start to blend in and it starts to sound like it's scripted and stuff like that, it's just my brain on autopilot. It's, I guess you could say, somewhere lodged in my brain. These intros and outros are scripted somewhere there, and the rest is improvised. I don't know. But you know, as I speak, I can, it's like hearing myself, it's like hearing my previous videos. Anyway, until the next video, take care, stay safe, have as much fun as you possibly can, and never forget, a true Spartan rises as soon as they have fallen. Thank you for watching. Sorry for turning this video into a sort of a rant slash podcast slash I don't even know what, and sorry for making it almost 45 minutes, fucking 3/4 of an hour. Sorry about that, but again, you have the option of just not watching the video or clicking on the chapters. There will be a chapter called Too Long Didn't Read /recap for those of you not interested in the rest of the video. And yeah, you also got the option of just, again, not watching the video at all and just going below the video to the links, clicking the links and getting the free games and maybe buying something from Steam, Humble, what have you. The choice is yours, as usual. Again, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.